Hello-y ho-ha, and good morning and good welcome to 2024. I can't believe it. It's 2024 already. What happened? Oh, is that a nose poking through the wall? Or is it a hand? No, that's a hat. So that's got to be a hand. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that they were talking through the wall. You know that you could actually talk here, face to face. What is he doing? Oh, well, at least they're happy. I don't know. Very strange. Well, here we are. It is 2024. And that's it. Well, we can't work on here anymore. So we're going to do a little bit of a world tour. And then going to sort ourselves out. The thingy's not working properly again. I don't understand why it keeps doing this. Let me just see if I can just refresh everything before we get started. It's a very good piece of music, just as we're about to start, by the way. Do like this piece of music. We have got a few things on us. I suppose, actually, as we've got these, we could empty this bit out while we're here. Oh, and let me do that as well. Oh, one day I'm going to push all of the right buttons. I don't know when, but one day I will. Yeah, that's it. The season is over. That's the wrong thing. That's, that will be... oh, what would that be? Skyblock, that's the one. I knew there was a thing there somewhere. Let's fill up all of these. We're going to take all of this with us. I will be coming back here just to empty everything because we do have a lot of materials over here and resources, so we don't want to be wasting all of those. Those get to stay. Oh, this was the foxes, but the fox is gone now, so that may as well come back too. So this is going to be our safe house dormitory. We will be having more beds in here. They're going to be pretty much filling up the whole place. We've got our snow up there. Oh, I forgot that we could access it from down there. These are our little bubble vators, which allow all the baby villagers to escape up to the top. And if we come down here, we have got a whole bunch of potatoes. I tell you what we could do. No, 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 no. We're not allowed to do anything. And I'm already doing things. So we've got quite a few potatoes that are picking up in here. One of these is broken, which is very annoying. Those two over there, can you see they keep crashing into each other? They've jumped lanes. So two of them are on the same one instead of just one of them being on one and one on the other. That's an issue that I've had before where they do that. I don't know why, but they do. So we're just going to take a little look around and have a look at the world, see what we managed to create for 2023. And then we're going to get back on again and start on a new thing. Well, maybe when we get to 300 subscribers we start on a new thing. So we've got these little villagers in here. They are in our little safe house. They can't escape. Nothing hopefully can get in. There's this little bit of ice and oh, I've got ice under here too. I just realized that I was skidding. And the bubble vators then take up the little guys up to the top, and they're all called Bob because, you know, it's why not. So let's pop back out of here, and then we can go upstairs. This takes us into one of our little houses. Everybody's snoozing. Let's go and snooze as well. No, I'll just slam the door in my face instead. We've got a lot of mess here. Let's have a quick look at these, see if we can just pick up some of these boxes too. I've got a feeling that the ender chest is... No, I've got the ender chest right here, look. Ah, perfect. Would be helpful if we could take some of these things back with us, actually. These ones are the important ones. These actually belong in the ender chest. So does that one. How about that one? No, that's a standard one. What's this one? Put it in my other hand. Yeah, that's the home map. We can leave that one in there. We won't need to be coming back here now. We'll take this one because that's got black stone in. I'm just trying to think what ones are important. That one would be quite important too. Not that one. Just trying to scout. Ah, we can take those. We accidentally made those. Might need those shroom lights. They should be back in the light box. The sand is always a good thing. What is that one? That one is normal deep slate, so that one is not as interesting. That one could be useful. Let's see if they're... if we can put these back in. So we're going to go back home in a moment, but we'll just grab a couple of bits because otherwise I've got to come straight back. Just want to see... Oh, what have we got in here? Wool, more wool. These are all wool, so they're not actually a disaster. They can stay here. Octopus King, Happy New Year. How are you? Oh, I think there's a thingy in here. I'm just looking at what we've got. We're going to go home, and we've got to leave this place. Yeah, we've got a Heart of the Sea here. That's a lot of emojis. I'm not very good with the whole emoji thing. I kind of forget how to do it. Did you have a nice, well, did you have a nice time or whatever it was that you were doing? We got some gas tears yesterday, so they are useful. We'll take those back. Dirt is always useful because we fill up, we do lots of dirt. We'll take the sea kelp back because we use a lot of sea kelp as well. Depends on how much we can actually take back with us. Don't forget, I can always come back here. Oh, that's our dye box. That's really important. Forgot we left that there. So this one is the kelp box. And the terracotta box. And that one's orange terracotta. That's fine. We're almost full. Just looking to see if there's anything particularly important that we need to take back with us. Wool is not a problem. We've got that. Got loads of wool at home. This isn't a problem. We've got loads of this. That one we can cope without. What have we got in here? Oh, I've looked in these already, haven't I? Yeah, and then these ones. Oh, we've got honey here. That one is needed. That's got all of our honeycomb in and some of our copper. I think we've pretty much got the essentials. Oh, we've got netherrack there. We can always come back and pick those up. They're not urgent yet. We're just collecting them as we're going along. There's some more copper, but it's not a disaster if we leave that behind. Cobblestone. There, I think we've already looked at those. They're all netherrack. That was all wool. They were just odd things. Let's just check this one. No, that one. Oh no, we can cope without that. That's fine. So I think a lot of this actually will be fine. We can cope without. Was this one we were supposed to be taking? Oh, there's another gas tier there. I thought I saw another tier the other day, and then I wasn't sure. Oh yes, we need a space so we can put this in. This is important. We've got glass, I think, ready in these, in some of them, but that will be okay as well. I think actually most of this can just stay here. I will do another double check at another time. Year of the Wood Dragon. You ate good food, set off the fireworks, and popped some cider. Oh well, as long as that's what you wanted, that's great. As long as you had a nice time. So this is the last time we can work on this part. We can work in the nether. So we have a nether section to this. We could just pop in and have a little look. I did say it was going to be like a worldy tour thingy before we go home. So this is our North Pole. We're calling it the Snowflake City because we're building it on a snowflake. We managed to get all of this bit done. I think we did really well. This was in about 2 weeks we did this. So I did get a bit of a shimmy on. And we put a little Christmas tree in. Got some little candy canes. I think I'll change them up a little, but the idea is there. I really like the tree. That's come out quite well in the end. And we've got these lovely little houses. I really like all of these. All going to come down the hill. Oh, we've got these boxes here. I think this is just glass and snow, so that will be okay. Oh, wall. A prismarine. We can cope with that, those. And dead things. We can cope with that. That, too. And then last night we did a last-ditch attempt to try and get this last piece finished. And we got it all the way to here. This is the end of the snowflake. But we did run out of prismarine, so we couldn't make any more glass. I mean, we've actually used up all of the prismarine that sea lanterns. We've used all of the prismarine that I owned, which was a lot. But you just need so much to make the sea lanterns. So we couldn't quite finish this off, but we have built the last part of the shape. And so we just need to bring these across, lift this up. And then we'll start, when we come back, we can start adding houses all the way from there, all the way down the avenue, right to the end and all the way back again. I'm thinking on the end we should have a giant Christmas tree, maybe bigger ones than these. I'm not sure yet though. So that's what we've done here. I'm really chuffed with it. So if I just show you one of these houses again, where we've got little parcels underneath here, so you can make little presents with the sea kelp, and then if you put a little bit of dead coral on the top, then it looks like you've got little bows on them. On these top half we did most of the houses, just in general. We did manage to spawn a golem, and then we have our own little golem in there. Hi! No, hi. Ooh, no, I don't like you, you're scary. Let me come away from him. I'm always scared I'm going to touch him. And then we started to fill in little bits inside some of the houses. Not too much, just to give something, and then we would decorate it when we get more time. And then we've got ones like this one, which are quite clever, because they use this bit here. So we come through here, we've got a little upstairs, we can go down, we can come out of the bottom. Oh, we get a closer look at the tree. I haven't looked at it from that angle since I've put the tree up. And then we get this little section under here. And then just across the way from here, past the giant tree, up here, we've got this little cool house where you can go in through here. You've got this room, and then you can go downstairs. You've got a tiny cupboard, and you've got another room, and then you go around here. And very oddly, when you go in here, you've got a whole new room. You've got a massive TARDIS type of house, which is absolutely brilliant. So we go into here, and you can even go up here. So there'll be a bed up here eventually when we sort it out. Yeah, so that's sort of the Christmassy biome that we've been working on. But I think it's going to be really interesting that we can't touch this now until the 1st of December this year. Oh, this year. This is our little portal room. So if we just pop through in here. Hold on, let me just put my other helmet on. No, I can't because I don't actually know where I put it. Hold on. No, we should be alright just for a second, shouldn't we? Just for a second. So over here we have built ourselves some more of these little roundhouses. This one is the completed one, and we're going to use the cobblestone so the roof is more smoky, and then we're going to turn all of this area into our nether hub of all of the different farms. So we've got a soul sand, we want to do the piglins and all sorts of stuff. Oh, there's a guy there that might see me without the helmet and he looks scary. So we're going to head back out. So we can work on this area. We are allowed to work on this because that's in the nether. So we might work on there at times. But we finished off all of this section. Let me just snooze. we did manage to get a lot more done than I thought, but I was a bit disappointed that we couldn't finish it off. I did want to go as far as possible, but we just ran out of materials. It wasn't possible. That's all of the nether quartz that we've got left, and of course this pillar quartz that I built wrong. I'd accidentally cut it. That's all of the prismarine that we've got left, but there's no crystals, so we can't make anything else. So that's it. So that is the Christmas biome, and I can't wait to come back here. I really enjoyed working on this project. And then if you can imagine, this is one snowflake part, and then it's going to come out that same distance all the way across here. So I should think it's going to touch the mountain, and that will go out that way, and it's going to go at diagonal across to the, I should think it's going to go into the cherry tree biome and into that mountain behind as well. So it's going to be quite amazing. So we have to say goodbye to this lot now. So goodbye, Snowflake City, for a year. Oh, I like the fireworks. They're quite cool. And if we reach 350 subscribers, we have to come back to here. This rather ominous looking scary pointy mountain. Because it is a rather ominous scary pointy mountain, pretty much. Which, if we just have a quick look over here, see if I can land my little landing pad. Yay, I actually did it. Let's go and have a quick look down here. I probably could have landed on the floor, actually. It probably would have been quicker than landing up here. That's funny. Didn't think about that. So if we go down here, I don't like coming in here. This is scary, by the way. It's a really long way down. It's very scary. Where is it? Where is the end? I think we need to do a drop down thing, actually. Probably better. So in here, that little portal there caused me a lot of hassle. Oh, that's the area that we're in. So if I just look in here, I want to just see. I've got a silk touch thingy in there. There's a home map. Is it this one? It is. We could really do with taking this map home if we don't lose it. Ah, this is where I put one of those. Right. There's an iron vein here. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it this map? It's this map. So this is the warden up here, and this is an iron vein, which I'd forgotten about. But look, this is where he is. This is where the warden lives. And I have not actually managed to get to where he is. All I've done is die. There's also a mine shaft here. As you can see, I have managed to light up different bits. We did attempt to walk around on some wool, and I just died. Many times. Grinch Mountain. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that's what this place is. And this bit here is where I was desperately trying to escape because someone suggested building a portal to escape from, and I dropped the warden on my head instead. So, and then I was trapped in that room with the warden, which made it even funnier. It was horrid. About an hour of just continuous dying. That's what I remember. And it was about an hour. I've tried condensing the deaths down to do a short, but it's just too many to do it. So I will try and get back to doing that because it was just hilariously funny. It was an epic stream, and it was just continuously dying after dying, and then people were trying to help me figure out how to get home, and I just couldn't because I didn't want, because we're quite far away from spawn. And at the time I didn't know the world as well as I do now, so I really didn't want to just go home and from dying. In the end, that's what I had to do. I had to break the bed and die to get home. Because I couldn't get out. I was just stuck. It didn't matter what I did. I couldn't escape. I couldn't do anything. It was awful. But we got there eventually. We got out. We got home. And so when we reach 350 subscribers, we have to go back and we have to try to find the ancient city, because I have not found an ancient city, and I have purposefully not looked in the ancient cities in the creative world, so I have no idea what they're like, other than what I've seen on the television from other YouTubers. Oh, I didn't change my boots. Why didn't I put my special boots on? Well, that's what I did in the end, but I didn't want to. Because the spawn point, if you look at the map that we're on now, where that grey square is on the very left-hand side with a green dot, that's where we live. But right on the very far right-hand side, and actually on the other page, on another map, is where spawn is. And at the time, I didn't know the area well enough to get myself back properly. So I didn't want to go back to spawn to then have to try to find my way back again, because I haven't got all my stuff ready, and I kept getting lost. So it was quite a disaster. It's not so bad if your spawn location is where you've built your base, then it's fine, isn't it? But it wasn't. So here we go. This is home. So we'll just have a little tour around here, just so that we've got the tour on the first episode. So we've got these to build. I'd like to get all of these wind turbines finished, actually. We need more quartz for these, and we're building a sandbank. Hold on, let me just land here. So we've been building a nice sandbank to go underneath, so it's not just boring like all of this lot, which is awful. And this is based on Scroby Sands in Great Yarmouth, near where I live. Obviously they're not purple, but I really think they should be. I think they should look like this. Why do we have to have boring white things all the time? So we've got these really pretty wind turbines everywhere. We've got to finish this line off, and we want that sandbank to go over the whole thing, all the way to there. These are our conduits, these thingies here, so that we can breathe. That's going to be our sort of standard design for the area. And we've got our working lighthouse. We're building our cliff. We've got our sea kelp farm. We've got to sort of this out. I think most of this can go now, actually. Oh, yeah. We've got our lifeboat that looks like it's moving. What's wrong with you? Oh no, you've gone, but you're not going out. What about you? You're not working. Why are you not working? You're not working. We need to fix that one. Anyway, it's just another job to do. And we've got to finish the lifeboat off. We've got everything to finish. Everything is needing finishing. I'm a genius? What am I a genius for? What are you going to use? The water displacing? I'm confuffled. Hold on. Ah! Seriously? Did you just see me crash into that? I love Bedrock because look, these are our little guys. This is how our lifeboat is looking like it's moving. We are just we're just making these trigger. Oh, he's not touching that one. That's why. Look, he's not touching that string. How can we make him break that string? I mean, I suppose we could move it over one. That's why he's not. That's why that one's not working. What would make him break that? Don't know actually. Oh, this is my redstone box. This is actually meant to be with us. Let's take that. What, me crashing? That was quite hilarious. So these are things that we need to fix up anyway. So these little guys are our little engineers, and it's really funny because they move with the redstone. So we're going to put little uniforms on them to make them look like there are engineers in our lifeboat making it work. I'll just jump over all of these. I don't like touching them because they break everything. Oh, the bell went off. Yay. So we've got bells. Unfortunately, they're not very loud. I always imagine that they would be louder, but they're not. We don't have very many rockets. Oh, and it's night time again. I don't like it being night time all the time. Let's go back over to here. This is going to be our house when we eventually build it. This is our one of the towers, and then this is our conservatory for the house, and it will have a lovely formal garden. And all of this, right up, all of that yellow needs to be covered in concrete. Well, it will be stone, you know what I mean. And then we've got our work and lighthouse should be on, I think. You working? Oh, nearly, not quite. It's not quite dark. We've been building our cliff. That's what we're going to be working on again. Need to get this. Oh, that was a really good view for you. Here, there we go. We've been working on all of this, trying to make it look pretty. Got all of this to do, and our bridge, and then we've got underwater where we've been attaching all of our man-made stuff. So all of this has been built from our cliff, and then if you look here, this part hasn't been attached yet, but this has. And then this is what we're going to do under the water. I really like it. It just feels much more realistic. So we've got to do all of this. It does take quite a long time. This is one reason why we needed so much black stone, because we use quite a lot in here. And then you come back around here, and then you can see that it's clearly not attached to anything. And no! Why is a creeper following me in the water? That's not nice. It's quite mean, actually. Right, let's go and just snooze. We need some more rockets because otherwise I can't fly anymore. Just a bit concerned about where that creeper might be. Just way over here. Yeah, so I didn't show you the lighthouse, but anyway, that's fine. And then we've got our church that we've been building. We did kind of give up for a little while because it is the most technical thing I've ever had to build. And then I'm like, why did I build this? But to be honest, I do really like it. So let's just give ourselves a few more rockets so that we can just happily fly around for a minute. There's not much more to see. Okay, so then what we've started to do, we've got to give the snowman a grave. We haven't done that. We've started to plot out the land. So I have got so many different big projects to do, it's ridiculous. So this white one, you may be able to kind of guess what it is, but you won't guess what it is. I'll be very surprised if you guess what it is. So we've been plotting everything. This area up here is our home area we're working on, and I want to get all of this finished before we move on. Then we've got this yellow zone, which you can see is quite big. All of the projects are really big because, you know, why do small ones when you can do giant ones? I don't know why. I don't do small. And then we've got this pink magenta, which is all of this section, and comes out here. I've run out of wool for that one, so I've got to get some more. I think it covers pretty much all of this. This whole area here comes under the black section. So I've just given them all different coloured zones so that we can do this. Down here we have our spider spawner. It's a triple spider spawner, which we will fix up and we will make it better, but not at the moment. And then we've got another pink zone over here. And it just goes on. It goes all the way down there for about 2 or 3 maps in total. So we've got massive projects to come. They are really big, and we've got a massive project for the end, a massive project for the nether. And to be honest, because I'm a slow builder, these are going to take me a long time. And the more I think about it, I keep saying I've got about 2 years worth of ideas. I think I've probably got more, to be honest. So this just gives you an idea of the scale of the projects that we want to do. Looking at the Christmas biome, you can sort of get an idea of how big these things are. So yeah, and then we've got our little church over here that we've been working on. What is that part on there? Oh, it's where I've not finished building it, that's why. So what is that? And all of this, you may or may not remember, all of this was once land, and then we dug it all out by hand. We didn't use TNT. There was a little river in here. But we wanted the church to be isolated. So we dug it all out. And then we can go into the church through the tower, which is what I'd wanted. Let's go and empty our inventory. And then this will bring us into the enchantment room when we're finished. We can go through to the nether in here. And we have our bedroom. This is our bedroom. Look, it's massive. Took me like 6 months to build that. And then we've got our church, which I'm really loving. It's just got so much more to do, and it's just taking me forever to get it right. And we've got this is supposed to be an organ, the church organ, but I just haven't quite got it right yet, so I need to tweak that at some point. But sometimes it's best just to walk away and leave it and then come back. And then down here we've got our storage area, and that's, oh no, it's not it, is it? We've got underneath the thingy as well. No, it's bringing them down here. It's where all of our stuff is. So I really need to spend some time trying to sort through all of these boxes, because we now have so many, it's just got ridiculous. So I might, maybe I'll do a few sessions. I won't do the sessions with you guys because, oh, that's meant to be in the box. That would just bore you to tears, I should think, trying to go through all of this lot. So that's those, and then that one should be in here. Can we take any of these out? I've got some spare shulker boxes. That gold is meant to be in here, so if we put the wood box back, that can go back on there. And I need to figure out these boxes because I'm becoming very confused, and I know what I want in my boxes, but I just, that yeah, everything is becoming a bit frustrating. Oh, that one should be over here. Just put that one back. I think it's in here. Yeah. And then they can be taken out. I normally have the specialty items over here. Not that one, this one. They're still not pet eggs. I just can't get that out of my head. What was in this one? Oh, junk. Everything is just junk. Have you got anything for me? You do. Is that it? Okay. So these guys have keep collecting the honey. That is a disaster. It doesn't work properly. So this is my little area for now. It's the storage area. We've got a long way to go with it. And then the other area that I can just show you is the underground area. So if we just come through here. So underneath the conservatory, we have an iron and a guardian farm together. Oh, look at that perfect landing. How unusual. So I'd like to try and get this finished off. We haven't got a lot to finish off, but if you look, we're missing a couple of pieces. We could really probably do with an end run, or we need end rods, but I think we can do it with blaze rods. So maybe if we go and get some more blazes and the chorus through, I think we can make them. That is bad. Why? No. The villagers keep falling out and I don't understand how. This has happened again. Let's go down and have a look at them. So anyway, just explain. So this is the Guardian. This is why we wanted to live here. Let's get over there. And in here is a big box full of villagers. There's about 120, well, about 118 now, because 2 of them seem to have escaped again. Well, you're going to die now. Look, that's it. You keep going down there. There's no hope for you. There's nowhere else for you to go other than death. I don't understand how they keep being knocked out. It's, oh no, it's driving me crazy. Oh no, you're here. Go away. Because I can't actually see any way that they're coming out. The only thing, maybe it's when they're sleeping and they wake up. Maybe they're popping out of the wall. Hold on, I can never find the door. Where is the door? I really should make it easier for me to tell where the door is. No. There's a door down here somewhere. Hello? Where is it? I'm just going to spin around in circles for a minute while I try to find it. There it is. Found it. I knew it was there all the time. It's not even this one. This is the bottom. Oh, let's do down here while we're here, and then we'll go back up to see the villagers on the way out. So then we have our... This is our ancient civilization that we didn't know who they are, why they were here, or anything about them, other than there was clearly a civilization because there's a brick building, and this is some type of pipe of some description, and it's all been overgrown and it's broken. And then if we look down here, we actually have a geode. That's a natural one right at the very end. Yeah, I know, it's just yeah, but it's not really freedom, is it? It's actually death. Death and more death. There's no option. There's nowhere to go other than die in there. The trouble is, it means that they break my my farm, and I don't want to lose them. Oh, we went. Yeah, I went all the way around. So this goes all the way around here. It's all overgrown and everything, and there's a little pondy bit in somewhere. Is it? Oh yeah, through here. Look, there's a little mysterious pondy piece in there. I really enjoyed building all of this, and there's this little waterfall area through here where it's all been broken and this is all leaking. I really enjoyed building all of this, and I like there to be stories why things are there. And then we've still got all of this to go. We've got a long way to go in here, but it's really beautiful and magical. So we had a geode right in the middle when we were cutting through. So it gave me the idea to build a giant lush cave with a geode all the way around. So in parts I've decided to leave the roof, but I'm not 100% sure if I might come back and finish it all off and do the whole thing like this. But there were some, I didn't have very many viewers, and people were getting bored of me doing the same project, so we stopped it for a while. But this is another one that we do need to come back and finish off and get this. It's like this section here, it really annoys me. And the reason why we have these little bits of copper is because we're actually in a copper vein as well. So it's like a little nod to the copper vein. And this here is our slime chunk. So we've made it into what was maybe a ballroom for this ancient civilization, this house, building, castle thing. We don't know what it is, just ruins. And that's actually a slime chunk. So the iron golems in there grab everything, and there's a minecart underneath that collects everything. And there's a little kitchenette kind of area over here, up there. And then we have this rickety old bridge, which changes the perspective of how you're walking through and looking at, which again I really love this sort of angle, apart from that wall, which is annoying. And then this is the killing chamber bit in here. And again, we've got the idea that there was once some kind of flooring space. We've got this river. We built all of this in here. I love this place. It just is so peaceful. We've got frogs living here. We did have loads. The idea is to bring the alleys. We're going to retire alleys into here, and the frogs. But they also, and we had axolotls in here, but they all sort of vanished. So it's a bit annoying, really, that they all just disappear. We did have loads of fish in here as well. They've all disappeared too. And then if we come back down here, this is where we just keep all of our storage bits from the farm. Hi, Froggy! And then this is where so we've got this, the geode is sort of split into three. So one comes up here, and then this one grows up here, and then this one grows up here all around the chamber. It's a bit hard to tell. It was easier when it was a bit emptier, but I don't do easy. I like to do more complicated. And then these are the iron golems coming down. So the farm's still working, oddly. Maybe they've already replaced their friends. And the guardians all drop down here too. And then they all come down here. But as you can, this is all we've got left. These little bits of crystals coming through here. So we can't make any more. But we can get about 400 to 500 ingots an hour. Which for a bedrock farm, as you can see, we've got loads of blocks in here. Which, yeah, it's a bedrock iron farm, and I think it's pretty awesome. Right, let's go and see if we can figure out what's happened to this villager. It only ever happens sometimes, and I've never found out how they keep escaping. I have seen there was once where they had a hole. I figured sometimes they might be. Okay, can I not do that? I figured once they were getting down a scaffold. But I honestly can't see any reason why they keep escaping. And it's nearly always, I think it's always the librarians. Which is a worry because, you know, I've got my mending guys and stuff in there. Let's see if we can actually find this exit this time. No. Oh, where is it? There it is. Right, now, what we're going to do... No, we're not going to do that. I was going to do that, but we're not going to do that. Let me put a torch right down here. Maybe that will help me. So I know that it's lighter. That might help. So here we go. This is the upstairs of there. Look, we've got a golem spawning down there. He's after them. It's quite good because it can speed them up as well. Speeds up the process to get them down quicker. And once they go down there, then they're out of the catchment area. But they're all asleep. Let's quickly go and have a look and see what's going on. So like I block these off now so that they can't escape down those. I need some more food. Right, so when they're in bed, it makes it easier. So we're missing one. The problem is, you see, if they have... That's a nitwit, isn't it? No, not you. But there are two in one bed there. Did two people just get up from the same bed? Did I just imagine that? There were two people in the same bed. That's not possible. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I should have got out. I was trying to touch it. It looked like he was flashing. I wondered if he had I've just messed this all up now. Oh look, there's a golem spawning. He just spawned on the top. That was really weird. No, yeah, I know. Run. I'm just already scared. I don't like the villagers as it is. But we have 120 of them in here. Just got to see if we've got any more nitwits. If we've got nitwits in here, it's a disaster. I'll have to come back and see what's going on. Where's my mending guy? Please still be here. Mending guy, where are you? There you are. There you are. There you are. Yep, he's got hi mending. How are you? That's his name. Any idea how they're escaping? Because there are no holes. There's no nothing. They just get out. And it's a sealed unit. I don't understand. I can't... Maybe I should put another layer of glass underneath. Don't stare at me, it's rude. Thank you. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Can't see any more nitwits in here. We'll have to come back when they all go back to sleep. I mean, could they glitch through the floor, maybe? See, we accidentally had a hole there one time. And I think we had a hole over there. I've changed all of the positions of these so they're not so cramped. Thinking maybe they were being pushed out. But it's always the librarians. Maybe they're still being pushed out. Maybe there's too many in this corner. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't think what else it could be. I can't see. Look, there's a golem. Woohoo! Bye, golem! So sometimes they spawn on these two platforms and sometimes they spawn above. But one thing that I didn't realise when I built this is I thought that they'd be able to spawn over the whole length of this, but actually they can't. They just spawn around this, but the main centre of the village, which as far as I'm aware is the bell. Although Bedrock works slightly different, so it's a bit confusing. So actually they would have just used this one section here and just that one section up above. So there isn't a hole. That's the problem. There is no hole. There was a hole at one point when it first started happening, but there is nothing. So if I come down here, you can just kind of see easier with the squares. There's no holes here. I'm just gonna be careful I don't fall in and get attacked. There's none across here. So if I have to do my little daredevil trick of trying to fly across. Woohoo! I did it! And then we go across here. So that's got a different colour glass in. There's nothing here. But this has happened about 10 times now. This isn't just a one-off. So there's nothing. I just can't see how they're... The only thing I can think of is that they're pushing each other out when there's too many of them. So maybe I have rearranged all of this several times. And it's always the librarians. So now I've got to get back on the other side. Try not to die. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. Yay. So that's it. Yeah. I don't know. Any ideas? So that's basically the world then. No. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, okay. I think that was my boy. It just confused me. Yeah. Anyway, so that's our world. That's what we've done. Most of this has been completed since about July last year, I think. And then I have had several times where I've been off because I kept being poorly. I think, did I start it the year before? I can't even remember now what I've done and what I haven't. It's very confusing. Hold on. This I was going to put this pillar back something. So what do we think that we should attempt to work on? We've got our new project that we're going to have to do soon. Once we've just got to get 2 more subscribers. So I'm going to have to really get a shimmy on and start working on there. I was debating whether to tell you. Do you want to know what the new project is going to be? And where it's going to be? Is that a hole? I found a hole. Why is there a hole there? Who put that there? What's in there? Oh, it's our wither roses. Look, we have wither roses. Because I was brave and I fought the wither twice. Done it twice now. Have we got another map? Where is it? It would be this one. Yes, we do. Right, come on then. I'll show you what I'm going to show you. Oh, actually, we could go and have a little look out here. It's not that. I wish that you could see the names. Can you see the names in Java? Which one is it? One of these has it in. Why are you still calling it unknown? That's the one. Right, we want to take a little marker with us. We need to take some blocks. We need to have a good look at this little area here. So this is, if this is the home map. Hold on. The map I call the Guardians is here above this map. So you can see we're just below, and then this is what we call the Guardians map. It's a really interesting one. Position. Oh, is it not night time? We need some kind of obvious block that's easy to identify. I don't really want to be using the let's do that. We'll take a load of this with us. Could really do with just snoozing before we go. I have no idea what the time of day is. It must be nearly night time, surely. Feels like it's a thunderstorm. So the next project is this a proper XP farm. So the farm that we've got at the moment is atrocious. It could be a lot better now I know how to build one better. I really feel like it's just about to turn into night time, but then I feel like I could be sat here for ages waiting and it's not. I want to put my other wings in. We've got spare rockets. Oh, where did I put the wings? Hello. Not in there. I'll take some extra rockets then. Which one did we put them in? Can you remember? We were just dumping everything in. I've got a feeling it'll be one of these purple ones. Oh no, I might have left them behind. Not behind, but I might have put them in the... I might have put them in there when I tied it up a minute ago. Oh, that's a problem. We can't fly over there if we haven't got any spare wings. These ones are already half dead. No! Do not want to go to Soul Sand Valley. There's a goose. Oh, there she was. One of you have wings in. Shout if you see the wings. No wings? No wings. Right. This is not good. Which one did I put it in? This one? That one. We've got our proper boots as well. That needs to be put back as well. Switch those over, switch those over. Alright, we'll leave those in there for a minute. That's better. Now can I sleep? Yay! It was nearly night time. I thought it was. Oh look, here's our sheep. This is MC Looney. I can't see his name tag, but that's MC Looney. And or Looney MC even. And he is a bona fide original pink sheep that I captured. And we did have a Mrs. Looney MC, but she kind of vanished. So through here. I still haven't worked out how I get out of this place. You know, I only built it. So if we go across here, so the idea is that I'm trying to connect everything. So I want everything to be connected. And it just happens that over here is the best place ever. So this is what we call the Guardians. So this little island here is my destruction island to make moss. We can just destroy this one. I'm happy to just lose it if I need to. It's quite funny. Originally I felt it was really far away. So here's a Guardian. And what is this bit here? Hang on, I've just got to try and remember what each one is. Oh. This one might be the end portal. Oh no, this one's a geode. So this one's a geode. Actually, let me write these down because I really wish that we could use the banners and write them, because when you've got a map like this where there's just so many things, it's really frustrating because you can't remember what each one of them is. So while we're here, I'm actually going to just draw myself a little plan to help me remember. So if I do that little squiggle and that, then we've got this one here is a Guardian. This one here is a, yeah, that's funny. I was going to put just the first letter, but they both start with a G. So that one is a geode. Then we've got this one and that one. So the one on the top left is a jungle temple. Then we've got one over here. There's one here. I'll just put little markers down on a piece of paper just to try and, so I can, when I'm trying to do plans for different things, I need to remember where the relationship is between the different items. And then I can't, because I can't remember where everything is. Oh no, wrong way. No, wrong way. Still wrong way. Let's go this way. This way. This one must be another geode, I think. This is me trying to figure out where the distance is. I was trying to get these two to grow together if I stood in the middle, but I don't think it works. So this one is another geode. Then if we keep going straight up here, we have this really cool jungle temple. Not as cool as our other jungle temple. We actually have two really cool jungle temples. So we've got one with a beachfront. So this is our jungle temple with a beachfront, which is unusual. I may have been here before. So that's this one. Now, if I remember rightly, actually out this way, there's another Guardian, which I haven't actually got on the map yet. It looks like there's a shipwreck there. Actually, there's a shipwreck there. I don't know if I've looked in that. Let's have a quick look. I might have done. May as well have a quick look while we're here, mightn't we? Might be good if I don't get stuck. I might have been here. Yeah, I can't see anything on there. Oh, do you know what I've just done though? Oh, I've done that silly thing where I've landed and then you can't... Oh, hold on. Yeah, we can. Look, so if you're ever in the water and then you can't get back out, because this is bedrock, you can't fly out of water, which is super annoying. Now, I'm sure that somewhere around here there is another jungle temple, not a jungle temple, a guardian, but I haven't got it on my map. You just go out this way. We'll just write this one. There it is. So that is, I'm just trying to gauge where that is. That's all the way over here. So that one is a guardian. Looks like I have done something here. I haven't killed him though. So that's good. That means we've got more sponges that we can access. Right, let's go back over here. Go to these other points that I've got on the map. So one of these is a shipwreck. Looks like it's this one on the end. So sometimes I've put little markers down because this shipwreck I think is really good. So I want to try and use things in the world at times. So if you look, this one is a complete shipwreck that is standing upright and it's coming out of the water. And I just thought that was really amazing because it's just a complete one. Right, so that's a guardian. This one is a ship. Right, and then we've got 3 more. So we've got to go this way. So this one is another guardian. You can see why I've called it the Guardians. And then this one, I think I might remember kind of what I've done. This one is the end portal. Let me just sit in the boat for a sec. And which is what I wanted, which I know it sounds really crazy. No, that's no good. I actually really wanted to have an end portal in the middle of an ocean, because when I was in my previous world that I had to give up because of the corruption, my end portal, the first one I'd found, was in the ocean, and then I came up with this amazing idea which I've wanted to do ever since. And then when originally I was going to use the same world spawn, sorry, the same, what's the word, seed. I don't normally do things like that, but I really liked the seed that I'd had, and I was going to use the same seed so that I could have this end portal in my new world when I redid it all, but I couldn't because the with the new update it destroyed the end portal, so it ruined my idea. And then when I moved out here and I went to find the end portal, not only was it in the middle of an ocean, but look how big the ocean is, and it's absolutely perfect for what I need. So our end portal is down here somewhere under the ground, and I'm still all bubbly, which I don't like. Now this one over here is the other guardian. So you can see why I call this map the Guardians. Don't try to attack me, you beasties, because there's just so many. So there's a minimum of 4, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 guardians in one map here. One of them's not on there. Oh, plus there's an end portal, and there is 2. I'll just block myself in for a second because they're going to try to kill me while I'm talking to you. Plus there's an end portal and 2 geodes and a ship. So it's not a bad map, is it? I really like it. I think it's a brilliant location. So what we need to be able to do is see the end portal from our project. So maybe if we this one we can see the end portal. We can, that looks like that might have been another guardian over there. Let me just go back over here. I can't remember what I had planned. I had clearly planned something. What have I got here? A treasure chest with goodies in. No, I have a treasure chest. What's that? Oh, okay, right. To help me remember where the end portal is, which I've then forgotten. We don't have a bed. That's okay. We'll be fine. So, we have a choice. It's either... If I need to go back over here. Oh, this is the actual end portal bit. That's where you go down. So, let me just... I've just got to get my perspective right. So that one is a geode that we're looking at there. That one is a guardian. So that's all the way over there. What have I done? Where is it? Hang on, let me just go back. Right, so that one is looking downwards, down the map at the guardian. So if I turn, there's a ship. That's the guardian there. So I think because this one has got the ship, this one could be the right one to use. So what we're going to do is we are going to make a Guardian XP farm. So we're going to use this section. I'm just drawing it on my map. And this end portal is going to have something to do with that. And that shipwreck, wherever it's gone in the dark, can have something to do with this too. And I really want the design that I've done for this will then tie in with the project I've got over here. And we might even be able to do it again over there, possibly. I'm not sure. I don't think we should do it twice, but we might be able to do something with it. So basically the Guardians are in cahoots with the evil wizard. That's what we're going with. So that's what we're going to do. So you can't know about the other project with the end portal until I'm ready to do that one. I'm not ready to do that. So it's going to be a really, really hard project that I don't even know if I can pull off. I'll be able to do it, but we need to do all these other things first. But there's a design by Silent Whisperer. I watched him do it in, I think it was in his Truly Bedrock series, and it was really interesting, but it's also quite dodgy because you can actually crash your system because it can produce so many guardians that you crash everything. So it's one to be careful of. Oh, hi zombie villagers. Yeah, so it's one that we need to be careful with, and not recommended for a general computer, I don't think, really, because if you leave it running for very long, that's it. You've got to have safety mechanisms in place. But I have to say, when I tried it out in creative, because I thought I'd better try it out first, it worked really well. I didn't have everything completely set up right. I'm not brilliant at XP farms, but the idea is really good, and it's so much faster than the other one. So I need to go for a break. So that's our world tour, and that is the exclusivity of what is our new project. So I hope you like the idea of making a Guardian XP farm. Fingers crossed we're going to be able to pull it off. And honestly, that from what I think the project looks quite... I don't just make an XP farm, I have to make it into something. It's an integral part of my world. So it's not just going to be this boring farm. the farm is completely covered up with a design. So that's what we're going to do. Right, I'm going to go for a quick break. I need a cup of tea. And then have a think about what we want to go back and do. So we're here now, and we need to start getting on and doing work, and then I need to download all my stuff and try to get it back onto this computer so I can remind myself of what this XP farm is like and how to build it, because it's a bit tricky. And we might need to go and bash those other guardians, try and get some more sponges. I haven't done all of them. We haven't got all of the sponges out, I don't think. But we could really do with a lot more. We need to try and find a quicker way of... We need to drain the monument again. So we need to try and find a quicker way of doing it. And we need to completely demolish it. The whole thing will go. There'll be no monument left. So we'll see how we get on. And we've got to go into the end and go and get loads of stuff from there. Right, guys, I'm going to go for a break, and then I don't even know what project to start on. I've got completely bemused now. I don't know whether to go back to the cliff or... I don't feel like working on the church. I'll give it a think. Give me a, see if you want to give me an idea on the chat what project I should start working on when we get back. I'm just trying to think. Maybe we could do a wind turbine, a bit more of the sandbank or something like that. We've got plenty to do. Right, I'll see you soon. I won't be too long. I just need to go and grab some tea. See you soon.
You, I don't remember your words that I can't recall. There's a new wind blowing for me, left nothing to see on California. Took a chance, but soon you were gone, and already done with California. There's a new wind blowing for me, left nothing to see
Hello, ho-ha! I'm back. I'm just going to put my headphones back on and then I'll get the buttons done. Where are the buttons? They're over this side. Okay, I'm pushing the same button about 20 times, but I just keep missing it, so it's taking me longer, sorry. Really? Oh, no, it's night time again. Let's give ourselves a quick snooze. Right, so now we know what our secret project is for our XP farm. What are we going to do? There's a lot of things up here that are scary, trying to kill me. What are we going to work on? We can't do anything on the other one until A, we get the 300 subscribers, and B, we can't do it until I've reminded myself how to do it. So, I'm just wondering whether we should just do something on this sandbank over here and maybe build some more of these. Oh, thank you for the little hearty thingies. They're very cute. Thanks. Maybe we should start building up some more of these. We can take that map out of our hand now. So I would really like to get them built. Just got to remind myself how I did them. I can't actually remember. Let's... which way do we go? Do we... We need to put... I can't actually remember how many we put on. Did I put it on my map? No, I didn't even bring that back up. Yes, I did. Sometimes I draw it down and I write down how many pieces I've done. No, that's for Snowflake City, which we've just left and abandoned for a whole year. Oh, I don't know if I put it in here. No, I don't think I've put it in this one. Let's have a little look. What have we got in our stuff? Let's move these. I didn't actually sort of think about what I was going to do today. That's water breathing to help us go under there. We've got some glass. Gosh, it's been a long time since we've worked on this section. Got our stone. I haven't got my phone up here to take a photograph of what I've done either. Maybe we just extend some of this sandbank into that section. Do we do that? How did I even do it? I can't quite remember. I think we did the sand first. Did we do sand first? Maybe. No, sand isn't first because that's on top of other blocks. I'm thinking of the sandstone. Let's get rid of all of this. I've got to get back into what I was doing. Can't remember. We had some birch planks. I think we'll have to just sort of have a swim around and see what we did. Let's leave this here. Can we? No, we can't put the maps in here. Can we put any of them in? No. We've just been in that one, haven't we? Oh, there was some clay. Did we do terracotta? No, I think we were colouring the terracotta in the yellow. Did we put normal? I don't think we put normal terracotta in. We had end stone in it. These ones were for the actual turbines. I think we used some of these. Thank you for the hearts. My videos are awesome. Gerard! Oh, thank you. Gerhard? I've just said Gerard, but that looks like Gerhard. Thank you. That's really kind. Yeah, so that's some of these. The bone meal is to bone meal everything up. Gosh, it's been a while since we've been out here to do this. So I'm just trying to... We would have had some dirt down there. I feel like we're missing a bunch of blocks. This one has got... Yeah, this one has a heart of the sea. So the way that I've done them is the heart of the sea is in the centre, hidden, so that we can't see it. And then I think I've got one in further up here. So I'm still breathing here. So, oh, hi. Excuse me. This is something that I try to stop happening. If they've got items, I do try to stop them. So we did put down a base for these ones. So the idea is we're building a sandbank in this section. We've got smooth stone here as well. We didn't have that on us. Smooth stone. I think that is the... you're actually playing Minecraft? Yeah, you can... That's what's really good about this kind of thing, is that you can watch somebody playing. Hang on, we take these out. You can watch somebody, but you can also do your own stuff at the same time. It's great, isn't it? How that works. Okay, so we made ourselves more purple. We just put these in here for a minute. So what do we think of the new project that we're going to build an XP farm, which is a Guardian XP farm? It's going to be quite scary. It's going to be hard work. It was hard enough doing it in creative, let alone then trying to do it in survival. At least you'll get to watch me die a lot. Here we go, we've got some lava and some more of this. Have we got anything else? We kept robbing everything from over here, so probably not got a lot left. I think that's pretty much it. We need to start trying to collect more items. Oh, I'm used to Skyblock again, where I've got this, I've got super furnaces that they just smelt everything like boom, boom, boom. It's all smelted. It's like, no, we're just on 3. Right, well, there's a couple. Right, so let's have a look down here. Let's try to remind myself how we built it. I've got a feeling that I did maybe the ends. Right, so this one is before the others. Maybe I did the sand first and then I put a little bit more sand on afterwards, because there's a lot of... No, I didn't. I'm sure I put these other blocks in first. Let's start off with the terracotta. I think that's maybe what I did. I can't remember. It's been too long. So the idea is that we started off with nothing. So those ones over there, if you just look, they're not attached to anything at all. We just put them where we wanted them. Then we built around them this stone structure. And then from that, we've then turned it into a sandbank. So we're going to do something like this, where I'm imagining we have a vein of whatever this ore is in this magical world. And then sometimes we bury them into the ground. So if I do something like that and then come down a little bit more. So I try to do it at a bit of an angle, and we try to bring it down quite far, because the sandbank just doesn't just suddenly stop. It's not, you know, like it ends there. Otherwise it won't look realistic. We want it to blend in. And then we might bring it so it comes down this way a little. Let's do that. And then have it coming across here. We have put... I've left it so that there are little holes in, make it look a little bit more realistic. And I nearly filled that hole in, and I don't want to. What type of Minecraft do you play? Do you play survival, creative, hardcore, and do you play Bedrock or Java? I'm always interested in what other people do. And then sometimes I feel like it may have had a bit of a landslide as well. So there may have been a few issues with stuff going on. Right, so let's do that bit. Now let's go around this side and do it again. Ah, yes, so if you look here, we've got the conduit in here, but we don't want that seam, so let's block that off. And sometimes we don't want lots all the time. Sometimes we just want a little. Especially sort of these ones. These are a bit more like a highlight block rather than you've got to have a lot of it because it's quite a bright colour that sticks out. I don't like doing that kind of thing where I have them together. Let's find the pickaxe. Take that one back out, that's better. Now these ones we might leave because we can see inside but we can't do anything. We've got a bad guy. Oh, hang on a minute, we've got wings on here. We need to fix that. The only trouble is with this is that, yeah, we have to actually come in and fix this inside because if we're going to have a tunnel, you've got to have it so that it's the same type. You can't just suddenly have it all nice and pretty on one side and then stone on the other. That's not going to work. So we have to decorate it on the inside too. But I really like the idea that as you're swimming past, then you've got this secret little cave inside that you can actually swim inside if you want to. Feels so much more natural. I don't know whether to try and do one sandbank at a time or just to keep working through and just placing the one block that we're working on. Hello, you. What do you want? Just want to attack me. They never want to just come and say hello. It's always rude. And we've got this little tunnel bit under here. So we're getting better at doing this because we started off doing this sandbank and then gradually we've gone and worked on the other area with the river, and so it's becoming a bit easier on how to place sort of this kind of thing and make it look more natural. So it's kind of like it's been washed down the banks. It's kind of how I imagine it. Don't worry about all of the grasses because we can put those all back on. So that sort of gives us an idea of the spread that we're going for, which is what we did over there. But we don't always put it, so if you look, we've got it all the way out there, but we haven't covered it like that all the way over there. It's just, we're just imagining that some of the blocks have washed down have just washed down and looking a bit can't think of the word. Damaged. Something like that. That would damage the area. So later on, if I get time today, I'll try to start putting that trial back on my computer. Basically, I did the run through for this idea in my other computer, so I need to, and I never then put the world on. So I've got the world to put back on this one so that I can see what I did. It's just that everything was taking time, and where I keep being a bit poorly, anything that's a bit technical drives me a bit crazy. That wasn't meant to go there. But that's where it is now. That's one of those things. I call it, oh, what's his name? I've got Jonathan Ross in my head. It's not Jonathan Ross. Thingy Ross. Ross? What's his name? Is the artist. He calls them happy accidents. I've forgotten his name. Just for a minute. Honestly, one day I'm going to actually remember everything again. Bob Ross. That's a really hard name to remember, isn't it? All of my villagers are called Bob. Bob Ross. He calls that a happy accident, or he called it a happy accident, and I really love that phrase, where you've done something and you've gone to put it in, but it's not quite where you wanted it to go, but actually it looks really good, so that's where you keep it. So we want to get these sandbanks done. We could do that like it's starting to break away underneath, because that's very likely. Yes, what do you want? You didn't come to give me any gifts, did you? You're just going to attack me. I'm surprised I haven't actually been killed that many times yet, or been under attack that many times. They're normally treacherous by now, but I have got a few lights around here, so that could be helping. So again, we want it to sort of come out, but not be... so this one we haven't joined yet, so let's finish off with this section. We want it to come down, but it's not going to be massive. You're another one that loves emojis. I'm useless with emojis. I can't ever put them on. Thank you. Have you been on this stream before? I can't remember. I'm not very good. I try to remember everybody, and I do remember a lot of people, but sometimes people might have only popped in a couple of times, and I can't remember. Right, we need to just go and grab all of our stuff. Can we swim faster? We need a few more of these. I didn't put quite as many in my hand because I didn't think I was going to do quite as big as an area as what I've done. Is that coarse dirt? Why have I got coarse dirt? I meant to have normal dirt. I think that 6 will be that stack, and that will be enough. I'm just going to have a mouthful of my tea. Hang on, we can fly over there, can't we? No, we can't, because we haven't got wings on. It's much easier to have wings on than to fly. Is it these ones? Oh, what do you want? You're going to just come and attack me straight away, aren't you? Ow! 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 Why are you so mean and horrid? I'll take the XP though, because I need that on my wings. Thank you. Oh no, not a trident. We have this thing where I'm not very good at leaving things to despawn. And in Java, they just continuously complain that they don't get any tridents, and I've got like 6,000. I really don't need any tridents. There's got to be something to do with tridents. I think you should be able to sell them to one wandering trader or something. Right, let's... No, I would have done that one, but that was next to the other one. So this one feels like there could have been a bit of a landslide down here. So we could have had a little bit more. Like that. Could do with a few more on here. Just be careful I don't actually run out of blocks again. Put that one there. Some of these we'll cover with some slabs so that we get some... Go away. Have the XP though, thank you. I need to fix my wings. And then we've got another little undergroundy tunnely bit, so we need to fix that up. Joel, hello, how are you? How are you getting on? We just did a worldy tour thingy, and I've just revealed what the XP farm is going to be. So we have got a map which I call the Guardians, because there are a minimum of 4 Guardians in one big area, one map section. And it's also got my end portal, and it's got 2 geodes and a ship and a jungle temple, all in the same map, which is pretty awesome. And we are going to build a scary XP farm with Guardians. It's a Silent Whisperer design, and it's quite dodgy because you can crash a computer if you get it wrong. So it's not recommended for the standard computer. And he did it in a truly Bedrock series that he'd done, but he didn't really recommend using it at the time as an XP farm. So we're going to use it as an XP farm. Hey! So I have tried it out in creative, and I did make it work, and it is really good. So but the thing is, if you accidentally leave it running for like 10 minutes, you might crash your computer. So we need to be careful, and you have to have a sort of a shut off, emergency shut off, so that you can, if you do accidentally leave it running, you can eradicate the Guardians. So I'm not recommending it for everybody to use. This one is purely for my world, because I'm so tired of bashing spiders and not getting anywhere. We have a thing here. If we find goodies, we have to collect them. Oh, that's it, they've gone. Hang on, I've got a bit carried away. There isn't even any wind turbines over here. Hang on, what have I done? No one told me I was just randomly placing blocks in the middle of nowhere. What? Maybe. Ooh, okay, this one's given me a bit of an idea. What if, hold on, if I just put this here, we need to get a little signpost. Right, what if, did I just do that so I can't get up? I did, didn't I? Let me just come out of the water for a second. What if we put maybe if we build a little bit of a bank, I don't know, we'll have to just think about this. Maybe we could use that one. Maybe we could have a wind turbine that's crashed and it's laying down. What do we think about that idea? Do we like that idea? So that would just give a different perspective to how the wind turbine would be. Maybe we could have a piece of we could have an eroded cliff, and then have a wind turbine that's crashed into the water and has just been left. Maybe we could do that. I like the idea of doing that kind of thing, so that it sort of changes the perspective. I've often wondered about having one of these where the turbine is facing the other way, so it's not working. Because that does happen a lot. I don't know if anyone lives near turbines, but I do. And I have done ever since they first came out. We were I think we were the first area to have wind turbines. I think. Gosh, I was a child and they had them, this group of 10, and I can remember everyone complaining so much. Just in the middle of nowhere. I don't understand why people get so upset about the alleged noise that they make. But anyway, we don't discuss things like that as anything that is argumentative. We don't worry about that. Let people make their own decisions on whatever it is. Oh, we've still got a couple of blocks. I forgot about them, so let's put these in. Yeah, so I'm thinking, I did put some under there. I'm thinking that we are going to have a crashed turbine, and I think I will do my idea of a turbine that is facing the wrong direction. We need those. We could even have one of these just down here. Just a little detail, like some of it's run off down the cliff. Come here, Copper. You're mine. Oh, that doesn't mean hide behind there, because I know you're still there, look. Come on. I want you, please. No, stop hiding. You're mine. There, that wasn't so painful, was it? Right, so now if we head back to the beginning, and then... Where was it? Over here. Can we swim? Let's move on. Change block. And we're now on this one. Right, so... I'm going to need a lot more blocks. So now we're just going to kind of spam it around. The other one I really wanted to think about, sometimes I do really think about them, the block placement, and then other times I don't. We need to get into there again, don't we? I don't think I wanted that on there. Because we need some dirt. What's the dollar sign for? I just realised that you put a dollar sign on there. What does that mean? It takes such a long time to get from this to that. I'm just trying to... But we're definitely quicker at doing this now because of where we've been. We've worked on a few bits. This can come out. Ow! 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 Shoo! It's painful when you do that. I don't want you to hit me. You're just so grumpy. Put the sea kelp in the way. I did not want a block randomly placed on there. So most of this stone will be covered. The idea is that it's there to provide us with a base. I find it much easier, and it seems like it's a bit of a waste of blocks, but to me it helps me to figure out where I want to go. If I didn't do that, I would find it very hard. So I like this kind of thing where you've got a little bit of a shelf hanging over, which then might give you more of that idea of erosion. We're going to need a lot more of this. We're going to have to head back to the desert again, I think. Oh, we did put some more on. Good. I didn't have a clue what I was going to work on today. So I'm glad that we're working on this. This project. Everything is bugging me. That's the problem. I want to get everything done. I don't really want to start a new project either. Although the problem is when we're doing these bigger projects, we're using up so many tools. It's then taking me 4 or 5 hours to fix them, which I then can't stream until I've got them fixed. And I already have quite a few. So it's a bit tricky. So unless we get a decent XP farm, we can't really keep doing these massive buildings. So that's why it's everything is waiting on that. So that's why we're going to do it. And then we don't do any other, there's no more new projects until, she says, until we've actually completed these other ones. Because otherwise we're just going to have a world with nothing in it. Just half-started ideas. We've got to get them finished. And I want them finished. Yeah, it's, I can't believe it's New Year's already. It's, come around very fast again. They seem to get quicker every year, I'm sure. I know people say that, don't they? But we've got another few here. So we can see that it's already starting to take shape a bit more. There's a llama in the water, you know, that's what we needed. Sometimes I like to make sure that they actually get buried as well, because otherwise it wouldn't feel right if they weren't. And then sometimes I like to put some more gravel around, because if you imagine the tide washing in and out, it doesn't make it all neat and tidy. Right, so that's that side, but this is, I don't know whether to do this. I think no, I'm trying to do one part at a time. So let's come back over to this one. I try to be a bit methodical with it, where I'm just going around and I can figure out where everything is. We need to go in here. So this is our little cavey bit. Maybe we add a little bit of that. Maybe we take that one out, otherwise we'll have to, otherwise it wouldn't look right, would it? Oh no, we want the hole. So we want to be able to see through it, otherwise it won't work. I think that's it. Right, let's go and see if we've got any more. We are really running out of resources on almost every angle now. Some more over here. I don't know how much more I'll be able to do. I'm getting tired. I'm going to have to walk that puppy. But I'll try and do what I've been doing, and I'll come back and do another bit later. After I've done a few jobs and I've had a rest. I do have to keep having a rest, unfortunately. Let's put that in there. Now, we're on smooth... No, we do need smooth stone. But we've only got a little. How many more? That's sand. We've done that one. Got end stone. So the way that I do things is I look at the colours and the textures of the blocks rather than what the blocks are supposed to be. Most of the time I can do it. Sometimes I see things and I don't see them the same. That's annoying. I think we've run out of the sandstone completely. Yeah, right, let's just go fly back and see if we've got any. Let's these bits out. And that. Oh look, we've got a wandering trader on our little island. That's nice. Well, this is the lighthouse that works, if it should do in a second. There we go. I love the lighthouse. I'm really starting to enjoy this part of the cliff and this bit that we've done down here. Obviously we've got a long way to go, but it really does feel like it's better. Someone said, oh, don't tell my boy, Roblox is going to shut down. Maybe they're doing an update. It might be a New Year's update. My boy loves Roblox. I hate Roblox. I don't do... hate is a very strong word. I shouldn't say that. I dislike it very, very much. It doesn't... It's not my thing. Right, we are after sandstone. Have I put it in the sand section? I think I have. I don't think I've got it in its own bit at the minute. Will you... Look, these Endermen keep stealing my stuff. Ah. Sandstone. What have we got? I don't want the cut sandstone. I don't want the chiseled because that's clearly been messed with. We want the sandbank to look like it's a natural, naturally been there. There's sand. Oh, I've got some bushes. They're really important. We need like millions of them. I wish there was another way of getting them, because someone's decided to build a project with bushes in it. A lot of bushes. I do these kind of mad things. We could do with some more lava, actually. Take one of those. Just trying to wonder. You can't make smooth endstone, can you? Do you know what? We've spent years trying to figure out how to do things in Minecraft. To discover that all you've got to do is shove it in a furnace. No, that does not work. Shoving it in a furnace this time does not work. Oh. Oh. Just trying to think if I've got any more sandstone anywhere. We did bring a little bit back with us, but I don't know if I actually brought it back or if we left it. Hold on, we can snooze first. It's a bit dark out there and scary. Do you play Roblox then? My boy, like I said, he loves it. I just can't get the hang of it. Well, no, I haven't even tried to. I just look at it and I hate it. Dislike it, I said. Big dislike. Okay, so look, you can see where we've started to add in all of this new section. We've added that bit. I haven't put anything there. We're working on a different section there. This is generally what I do. I forget where I'm working and get carried away doing other bits. Let's take that one out. That's not really useful there. And I want to take that out and replace... Oh, no, that's okay. We can replace that. So I kind of imagine what it's like from looking up underneath as well. Sometimes I'll take some blocks out and then other times I'll add to them. So here I might remove these ones. I can't believe how many subscribers we picked up over the last week. It's just been amazing. So thank you, everybody. Unfortunately, we can't touch the Christmas biome anymore until December next year, unless I come up with a sneaky plan, which we were talking about last night. I might, at some point, just randomly do a poll to find out if anybody would like me to touch the Christmas biome again, because I know some of you are really enjoying it, and I must admit I was really enjoying working on it. But I'm very aware that not everybody celebrates Christmas, and I think just confining it to mostly December is a good plan. Otherwise, we're going to be on there for... I mean, it's a project that can take a very long time. Because it is a very big project. Hi. Coming to play? Okay, I win. I think I need to switch. No, my wings still haven't healed. I haven't bashed enough. Right, so that's this section. Not quite. We haven't done down here. You're coming to play. Your last friend didn't last very long. Oh, neither did you. Sorry. I'll just try and do a little bit more. I am actually beginning to really flake, so... And I've still got to walk the puppy. Look, you're making me dizzy. Shoo. No. If I could push the correct buttons, that would be a good start. So again, sometimes I'm trying to give that sort of landslidey kind of feel that they might have washed off here and gradually rolled down the hill. I've got quite a big bit here where there's not a lot going on. Let's take that corner off. Oh, that would be nice. Do you like swimming? I hate swimming. I'm using that hate word again. I've never been good at swimming. My late hubby taught me how to, and ever since I damaged my knee, I knelt on a Lego brick when he was really poorly, and I ripped the inner cartilage of my kneecap. And my knee is basically, if I try to go swimming, it's completely lame and I can't move it. But because I'm also a carer, I don't actually get time to go and do things, and I can't take the children with me because they both have autism. So getting them in water is a disaster, because you either get them in and then you can't get out, or you can't get them in the first place. And then because I'm lame, if something happened, which likely would, I can't help. So I haven't swum for years. But it would be nice to try and go again. Right, so that's that bit. Let's come back up this side. I was never sporty. Hello, did you bring some cake? No? Tough, you hit me. That's rude. I only asked if you brought me some cake. I like cake. I had a delicious vegan carrot cake for Christmas that my daughter's teacher helped make, or made, so that my daughter could then decorate it and give it to me, which was really lovely, because I can't eat cake normally because I have an egg allergy. It was delicious. I love carrot cake, and it was really tasty. And then I went to get some yesterday and it started to go off, so I had to leave the last bit. It did very well. I mean, it was a giant cake and I was eating it to myself, so It was probably for the best that I didn't eat anymore. I think we were going to leave some of this to make it look like it was starting to wash away. That would give it more of a reason why this one has collapsed over here. Is that a block kind of floating over there? It is, yeah. Yeah, I like the idea that we're using this sandstone and that would naturally start to wash away. Let's take that through here as well, actually. Maybe they've made a bit of a mistake where they've built it. Everything comes crashing down. Do something like that. So I just make it up as I go along, really. There's no... anyone can do this. I just find it easier. I think everybody does things differently. I find it easier to do one block at a time because then you can kind of see it build up. And it's how I do painting, because I do art. This is how I would paint. So I start off with the base colour, which in this case would be the grey. And then I'll find some of the main colours that need to be bulked in and then work around them. And sometimes if there is a dark colour that could ruin others, I'll put that in first because then you can paint over it and then control it more. So it's basically I'm just painting with it. That's it. That's what I'm doing. I would like to just get a little bit more done, but I'm starting to get very tired. It's too stiff there. That's all of that part. Done quite a lot actually, haven't we? Just in a short space of time. Especially considering I didn't even know what I was going to do. So that's coming out of there, and that's going to be one of these. The only trouble is, once you start doing this, you can just literally tweak it for hours. So sometimes I have to force myself to walk away, or swim in this case. Oh, sorry, I just haven't trying to stretch. Ow! Bashed me again. You're so rude. Waited until I wasn't even looking. We had a request for a song on here. If you ever hear different songs that you like that are other YouTubers are using, there's a chance that I can use them. Or if you are able to look on Epidemic Sound, that's where I can download music from. Because I pay for a subscription so that we can have music on the stream. I think it's so much better. Better for you guys not having to just listen to me sort of droning on all the time. And it really helps for those moments where my brain's not working and I can sort of just have a moment of silence where the music just takes over. But yeah, if there's a song that you heard that you like, you might be able to let me know, because there's so many to choose from. I think we've got quite a good little selection. I really should have a look through and update it again. Add a few more songs into the playlist. I'll just do one giant playlist. I was going to do different ones like some people do, but I just thought, nah, we'll just shove them all on. And oh no, you've got a trident. That's mean. And I don't want the trident. You can keep it. Don't you give me that trident. Oh, thank you. Take the XP though. And the rubbish. Have this sort of fetish with taking all of the rubbish. It's very annoying. I don't like leaving things. Ow! Why? Is it you? No, there's another one of you. Go away. My wings will not heal. I feel like we could just add in a few more over here. This is looking a bit sparse. No, I didn't want that like that. Oh well. Just like it now. Yeah. I'm going to finish in a second. I was really hoping I could just do a little bit more, but not quite managing it. Why'd you come out here? Hey? You want to kill me? I think it's not very nice. So sometimes I'm still trying to give it that sort of feeling that there may have been a bit of a landslide with some of this. As pieces have broken off, they've then been pushed down this embankment on the inside. I think this is all we've got left of this block now. Yeah. So if we just go back to this first part, I'll just try and put a couple more pieces in here just so you can see how it builds up. Obviously I still need to get more of the sandstone. Oh, there is a guy down there. So now he is being killed by the conduit. So there's a conduit in here. If you watch... No, you're not close enough now. If I just move... You get the conduit right, look, they get killed by it. You see all of the funny little symbols coming around them. And eventually he's actually spinning around in a circle. He's not helping himself. He could just swim away, but no. That's quite funny. He should be dying, which he doesn't seem to be. Maybe he's not quite close enough, but we'll just leave him to do that. Ow! Sneak up at the back, that's just rude. Alright, I'm just going to get you now because finally the wings have healed, so now we can fix those wings. And we've got some smooth sandstone here, so we're going to add some of this. I don't have a lot of these ones, so we don't put in as much, but as you can see it's a different texture. And we just put in a few little bits and bobs. And sometimes I'll take a block out to put one in. And a couple of these up here, probably. No. that's taking up that texture space there, so we don't want that to happen. Ow! No! Shoot! Oh. Ow, he was a bit painful. Right, stop floating. The amount of loot that we get while we're doing this job, it's ridiculous. The reason I keep them on is we do try to use everything that is coming our way that's free. We'll trade with the rotten flesh, and unfortunately you can't trade with those tridents, which would be very nice if you could. This is very much a game of when is enough actually enough? And then you don't actually know the answer to that. Sometimes it's just, oh, because I've run out of blocks, that's when it's enough. We've already done smooth stone here. Right, so let's just have a look around. We've got smooth stone in there. We've got some there. There's some... this looks like that is part of what we had done before. Got smooth stone a bit there. Not a lot here, so let's add a little bit more in here. Got one up there. There's some there, and there's some down here, and there's some there. So what I just tried to do is make sure we haven't actually just missed a whole chunk. I don't think we have. Maybe one or two bits here. Like that. Okay, so that's that one. Then we've got this one, which is a bit of an odd one, but it's birch logs. But as long as you cover up the ends, it looks really good. So it can work very well. So it's that mid-tone between all of them. No, that means I've got to put too many blocks in there. But what we can do is put it that way around as well. We only want a few of these. We don't want a lot. And I like that it's a directional block, so we can change which way round it goes. I am beginning to really struggle now. Just really want to try and just put these bits in so you can put that in the wrong direction. Oh, and I ended up destroying the kelp at the same time. It's alright, that will grow back, so it's not a disaster. So especially when you come back up out of the water, you can't actually really tell. Unless you're looking for it to be wood. No, that's an axe. That's why it's not working. A couple of bits down here, I think. A little bit there. And a few little bits down the bottom. No, that's no good there. So there's those little bits. We've got a couple of bits down there. We don't want a lot of these. It's quite a unique block, this one. Let's take out one of these. Put that in there. And then we've got some end stone. So then we go back around and we just do the same thing again with the end stone, and then we're going to fill the rest up with a load of sand. But where we've got ones like this with the logs, then we just put that over the top, and then that will cover that. Guys, I'm going to have to go. I just can't hang on. But I hope you can get the idea of what we're trying to do. And I hope you're excited about the XP farm, because I am. Scared, but excited. And yeah. So you can see that it's building up quite nicely now. Where we've built all of this. So we've done all of this morning. I'll just carry on working on a little bit of this. I might try and get some more of this done later, or I'll come back on the stream. I'll see. But I also need to get a load of these boxes all filed away and all sorts of stuff, because it's getting very messy in this world, and I do like it to be organised when I can, but until we get our proper storage system built, it's a real pain. So we've just got 2 more subscribers to reach, and then we'll be on that challenge, which I've got to sort out urgently, because we're much further ahead than I thought. Guys, thanks ever so much for popping along, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.